First, James Marlow, what are we looking at? While, of course, we are seeing JD1s heading towards Islamabad, there's all possibilities of talks over there, and it remains to be seen what happens. The very fact that the ceasefire collapsed so soon after its announcement is raising serious questions about whether it can be negotiated within the fortnight of peace that is planned.
Well, it's very unclear exactly how or why the ceasefire collapsed, if indeed it did collapse, because, of course, if you're referring to the missiles that went to Kuwait, the Iranian regime, whichever one Donald Trump and his people are negotiating with, say they were not responsible, but they say that it was another group inside of Iran. So that, if that's true, that's proof positive that you've got various breakups within the IRGC, which is something very interesting to note, and whether there's a more hard line coming across. His plane, as you know, Vice Presidents took off about 15 or 20 minutes ago, heading to Islamabad. Both sides are looking for positive talks, but nevertheless, I think that there's three vital things that are on the agenda. Number one, of course, is the Strait of Hormuz, to get that open and to find out how much they're charging, because what Iran insists is it's their territorial water. They can do what they want. But as you correctly said, that before this started 6.5 weeks ago, boats, ships were flowing in and out non-stop. So now the Iranians who've lost their navy, who have lost their air force, who've been hit really, really hard, have found that their greatest weapon at this point is the Strait of Hormuz. And of course, they're charging tolls. Now, there is some speculation that Donald Trump wants to get in on this and say, OK, well, maybe we can do a business deal and we can both charge some of the ships going through. I don't think the world is going to look very favorably upon that. That's point number one. Number two is the enriched uranium. 60% of enriched uranium, that has to be found and it has to be taken out of Iran. Period. There is no deal on that. There should be no compromise on that. The Americans must insist on finding that enriched uranium. And the third point is this speculation about this 10-point deal, because the Americans and the Israelis say that Lebanon was not involved in this whatsoever. And whatever you do, whatever Donald Trump says to the Israelis are not going to withdraw from southern Lebanon because they are protecting their citizens. And for the last 20, 25 years, hundreds of thousands of Hezbollah rockets have gone into Israel, and this time they mean business. They're not leaving Lebanon. They will fight to protect their citizens.
But the big question